In 2003, the legendary heavyweight boxer, Mike Tyson, declared bankruptcy despite earning over $300 million throughout his career, leaving him drowning in $30 million of debt. This shocking fact raises a critical question about money itself. Why do so many people, even those who make millions, struggle to keep it? We are driven by a deep desire to acquire wealth, but what's the use of earning money if we can't manage it wisely? Americans today hold the highest credit card debt in history, a staggering amount reflecting not only economic trends but personal financial habits. This is not just a problem in the US. Countries like the UK face similar challenges. Now, take a moment to reflect on your own relationship with money. How does money flow in and out of your life? Does it seem to slip away as soon as it arrives? Has it ever made you vulnerable, perhaps pushing you toward quick-fix schemes or dubious financial advice promising instant wealth? While this channel covers many aspects of money, one thing remains clear. Our perceptions of money often matter more than the actual money we make. Our brains can be wired in ways that sabotage financial sensibility. What's the point of earning six figures if by the end of the year there's nothing to show for it? There's a disconnect somewhere, and it's time we uncover it. So, what is money? When you buy something from Amazon or get paid for your job, what does money really represent? Officially, money is a medium of exchange, an instrument that facilitates buying and selling. But this definition barely scratches the surface. Money is better understood as a reflection of value. When you pay $50 for a pair of shoes, it's because you perceive the shoes to be worth that amount. The market sets the price, but the core idea is that money equals value. Why does this matter? Because we often imbue money with moral judgments. We've heard the phrase, money is the root of all evil. When we see someone wealthy, we might think they got lucky or took advantage of others to get ahead. But what about the value they created? Understanding money simply as value helps us realize it's not inherently good or bad. Scammers misuse money, but that reflects their ethics, not money itself. Money simply widens your choices. How you use it reveals your character. Now, how does this insight change things for someone living paycheck to paycheck or struggling with credit card debt? The statement, money equals value, doesn't magically fix problems. What's actionable here is reflecting on your relationship with money. Think of money in terms of production versus consumption. Money comes into your life because you produce value, usually through labor or services. It leaves your life because you consume goods or services. Your net worth can be seen as the balance between what you've produced and what you've consumed. Look back at those alarming debt statistics. What part of this balance do you think is responsible? Chances are, consumption plays a huge role. According to a Career Builder study, 78% of American workers live paycheck to paycheck, but even among those earning $100,000 or more, 1 in 10 are in the same boat. Earning more doesn't automatically fix poor spending habits. If you make six figures but still spend it all, your consumption habits need work before production matters. Any wealthy celebrity who has filed for bankruptcy proves this. Production means nothing if you can't control consumption. This brings us to the idea of the rat race, often misunderstood as just working a 9-to-5 job. But the real rat race is living on the edge financially, where one missed paycheck or emergency can devastate your life. Money arrives and vanishes quickly. The more financial obligations you have, the more dangerous this becomes. Job loss, health crises, or unexpected expenses can cause chaos. Mentally, this creates immense pressure, turning a job from a choice into a lifeline. Tyler Durden from Fight Club put it bluntly, "The things you own end up owning you." But it doesn't have to be this way. The first step to financial freedom is understanding your money habits. This starts with awareness, tracking monthly expenses across categories like housing, transport, food, utilities, and entertainment. Knowing your spending patterns is key. This is difficult because many of us experience what behavioral finance calls the ostrich effect, avoiding negative financial information. It's that uneasy feeling when you hesitate to check your bank account after a night out. Overcoming this is essential to taking control. Next comes budgeting, setting clear limits on spending for each category and sticking to them. It's about living below your means so you can save and invest. Before investing, Financial experts recommend building an emergency fund, savings equal to 3 to 6 months of expenses, to protect against surprises. Why live below your means? Why not spend everything you earn? Because cognitive biases like hyperbolic discounting, preferring immediate gratification over future rewards, and social proof, copying what others do, sabotage us. The desire to keep up with the Joneses pushes us to buy luxury cars, clothes, or gadgets just to fit in, often beyond our means. In today's world, social media amplifies this pressure. We measure self-worth by likes and followers, and this influences spending. The governor of the Bank of Canada summed it up well. For many Canadians, debt is a fact of life. To be clear, consuming isn't bad. Buying something nice or enjoying entertainment is fine. The problem is when consumption drives you into a financial corner, chasing the next paycheck or possession at the cost of your bigger goals. The rat race is a trap where consumption overwhelms production. Now, let's talk about making money. Channels like Graham Stephan or Dave Ramsey do a great job teaching how to cut expenses and live frugally, strategies that help many people. Movements like FIRE, financial independence, retire early, focus on extreme saving and investing early. But here's the truth. People like Graham Stephan and Dave Ramsey don't rely on frugality alone to earn millions. They use platforms like YouTube to produce value at massive scale. Producing means creating value that others want and are willing to pay for. It could be a business, software, content creation, or other solutions that scale beyond trading time for money. Entrepreneurship is one path to production, building a system that delivers value exponentially. But it's not for everyone. Reflect on what suits you best. Increasing production can also mean leveraging your skills in other ways, creating videos, apps, or products that solve problems for many people. To sum up, awareness of your consumption, budgeting, and living below your means lays the foundation. Then, maximizing your production, whether through a job, business, or side hustle, allows you to grow wealth sustainably. This framework transformed my understanding of money and can do the same for you. Thank you for watching. If this video added value to your journey, please like, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comments how you relate to your money and what you want to change. I'll see you in the next video.